Before the destruction of Romulus, your people's star empire researched Borg technology at a base known as the Vault. The Vault was abandoned in the chaos after the destruction of the Romulan homeworld. We sent a group of scout ships into the region a few years later, but they were lost in an ambush by an unknown vessel. Since then, we have been monitoring the region for signs of activity. Long-range sensors have detected energy spikes in the Hakona system, and Klingon intelligence believes that someone is bringing the Vault back online. I want you to find out who. I also want to know if there is any Borg technology or restricted weaponry on that base. Good luck, and good hunting.
Alright, so yes, you guys knew this mission was coming. The Vault. The so-called very hated mission where you have to fly a shuttle through, well, the Vault. And this unknown vessel he mentions is probably the Narada from Star Trek 2009. So, anyways. And depending on your faction you're allied to, so Klingons, you would start at, well, First City with Vishka. And on the Federation side, which I will show you now.
Before the destruction of Romulus, the Imperial Navy and the Tal Shar operated a base known as the Vault. It was a massive starbase in a remote system designed to facilitate illegal research and construction projects on a tremendous scale. I am sure, however, that such a breach of interstellar accords by the Romulan Star Empire is no surprise to you. Research at the Vault led to the use of Borg technology in various Romulan ship refits. While the facility was abandoned in the wake of the Hobus supernova, long-range sensors have reported activity and ship traffic in the Hakona system, where the Vault is located. Starfleet wishes to be certain that nobody is able to use the Vault to acquire Borg technology or restricted weapons. Command has recommended that you, as a former subject of the Star Empire, may have an advantage in entering the Vault by subterfuge instead of force. I need you to proceed immediately to the Hakona system and investigate the Vault. Engage if you must, but I would prefer if you could gather the information we need without conflict.
Right, so on the Starfleet side, you would be at Starbase 39 and speaking to Lieutenant Commander DeSato. Alright, let's return to my Klingon allied Raven, because Zalos doesn't have a very good shuttle for this mission. Okay, welcome back. Well, I don't feel like reading through all this, but you guys can pause if you want to, so understood. So Telmara's coming with us? Alright. Not at all. Why not simply attack the station and take what we want? Station as a size would be too dangerous to attack. Yep. What can I expect at the Vault? Too large to cloak. Weapon engineers. And the IKS Edzat Burr will be there to help out. And on the Federation side, it would be a, I forget which ship, but it will be a Federation Galaxy class. I think the last time I played that. So no more questions. Good hunting, Captain. Remember, we must use a shuttle, fighter, or other small craft so that you can explore the Vault itself. So normally, if you didn't have a shuttle already, you would head to the shipyard. Same thing at Starbase 39. But let's get to the Hakona system. Well, that was awkward. Transwarping to the Hakona system dropped me right outside of Kronos, and I expect the same thing to happen if you transwarp from Starbase 39, so we'll have to do some traveling. But anyways, we'll get back when we get there. And there's the Vault. Fancy that.
Obviously, this station isn't as abandoned as Intel suspected. Sensors are reading several Riemann ships in the area, and that's just the ones that we can spot. That station is immense. It must have taken an incredible amount of manpower and technology to build it. It's almost the size of a small moon. Sensors are reading a sophisticated tachyon detection network, as well as several patrolling vessels. For an abandoned station, this facility certainly has a lot of activity. We need to find a way past that sensor grid. Perhaps we can see if some of our stolen Tal Shiar data will be of use. We must assume that if we engage the ships here, they'll notify whoever is left on the station, and it may become difficult to find an entry point.
Right. So, specifically I'm using a Scorpion fighter because this thing has a battle cloak, which of course will prove very useful for entering the vault. It's just that it seems that my things have been rearranged, so I'm just gonna pause. I'll be rearranging my stuff and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm cloaked up. Let's actually do the optionals, just for the sake of it. Also, this music is awesome.
This asteroid is unusually large, and it's clearly been mined. It was probably used for raw construction materials, like most of the debris here. This particular asteroid contains pervium, titanium, and uranium. It was probably tractored from a nearby system and brought here to construct hull components and power systems. We could probably cut a piece from the asteroid with our weapons for further analysis.
Alright, let's do that then.
The remnants are all over this system. If we start a fight with one of the ships, we'll probably have to fight them all. And there's no telling how many are cloaked here. We have a number of possible options to explore.
Right. Okay, next thing. Tal Shiar codes at relay station. Sure, let's do that. Let's avoid that. Oh wait, general analysis.
The remnants have been alerted to our presence.
Rats.
Looks like the fragment has picked up a bit of residual energy from our weapon burst. It'll be radiating energy for a while. Other than that, it's just a rock.
Well, unfortunate. I'm no engineer, so let's keep going. Oh, I can do both, huh? Let's do this then.
Typical Type 21A communications booster satellite. Fortunately for us, it's still active. Unfortunately, it's heavily encrypted. Traffic analysis shows that the network routes its communications through a series of nodes at the station's dorsal peaks. If we flood them with excessive signal, it could cause the network to be unable to handle any signal traffic, which would give us a brief window to slip in. The alerts wouldn't go off because the station would never get the signal. We'll still have to avoid the patrols and make sure we don't get too close to the station until we make the broadcast.
Right.
Looks like the station is requesting a 3-signature encrypted key.
Alright. Oh shoot. Okay. Let's get out of here. I'll get back to that, and oh my god, that thing is chasing me. Okay. We'll get back to that. Let's take care of this. So I believe this is the science one, probably.
Indications are that this vessel was refitted for asteroid mining. Apparently, a containment failure in the engine core led to a massive radiation surge. The engine went into emergency shutdown, but all of the couplings and injectors were burned out. The crew probably died due to instant radiation burns. It looks like the vessel was stripped for parts and left derelict.
Right, so that is the science one. Okay, let's head back to the tactical one while I avoid these two. Should be far enough.
Looks like the station is requesting a 3-signature encrypted key.
Oh, this is gonna take a while. Okay, 128, so we can do this. Mm-hmm. 243. Ah, shoot. Okay, we almost got it. Take care of this. Ah, traffic.
Four shields failing.
No problem, we got this.
Station sensor hub jammed.
Nice. Oh, I got a minute. Okay.
Picking up some unusual energy readings. We'll need to explore the accessible interior areas and see what we can find. Looks like there's another access conduit across from us. We'll have to think three-dimensionally in here. Sensor readings are also picking up a few scattered life signs.
Oh, that went well. Let's keep going then. Hmm. Whatever. Alright, let's get to the door.
We've tripped some security systems.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Oh joy, okay. No problem at all. Okay. Let's scan the bulkhead doors. Once I drop out of combat.
The doors are a massive set of interior bulkhead doors. They're segmenting the different parts of the base. Possibly a safety measure in case something went wrong in one of the central areas. Access appears to be controlled by use of security keys. We can disable it if we can find a code block that matches part of a security key.
Alright, very well.
This defense turret was hooked into part of the security network. There's a security code in its subsystem. Code block 6750. The
Alright.
security key is on a rotation. Each code block matches a piece of one key. Key in the appropriate code when the rotation matches to it. Trying a code on the wrong rotation will probably invalidate that code, so be careful with the timing.
Okay.
That's it. Well done. We should be able to bypass the system and gain access now.
Bang. Easy. There are other ways to unlock it, but that is the easiest one. Now, let's engage cloak and get in there. So of course here you want to try to avoid those. And I'm gonna... why not? Let's scan this.
Microgravity storage crates. Mostly construction supplies. No weapons or unusual energy signatures.
Okay, now here's the harder one. So I'm gonna cloak again. No point in fighting if we don't have to. Okay, I'm gonna try to avoid these security shields, so... Okay. Ah! That's alright, we got a battle cloak, this is no problem at all. There, easy. Okay. Borg cube.
Above us, that's a Borg sphere.
Spear.
Tal Shiar must have used this base as a storage facility and research area for Borg technology. The Borg sphere is dormant, like it's been put to sleep. It's not the source of the strange readings that long-range scans detected. Looks like the sphere's hooked into part of the local systems network. We should be able to exit through the other doors now. Probably a safety precaution to keep them locked.
5 seconds
Oh, rubber banding. Huh.
Is under attack.
But, yep, no problem. We got through that, no problem. Yeah.
Quiet in this area. Too quiet.
We'll be fine. Picking up unusual readings from the other side of that pillar. Well, of course, it's a Thalon reactor.
This is disturbing. We're looking at a facility used to build Thalaron weapons. If the Remans have infiltrated this base, they may be trying to secure those weapons.
So our intruder finally arrives at the heart of the matter. Have you seen all that you came to see, little spy?
Who are you?
Does it really matter? Call me Obasek, if a name is that important to you.
And what are you doing here?
That should be obvious. I intend to make use of this station to further my agenda. Your presence, however, is a bit more curious. I expect that you're operating under the shroud of Empress Sela, whether you realize it or not.
I'm here to investigate unusual scanner readings from this station.
Doubtless you have discovered the source of those readings. Understand that I have little desire to unleash this sort of destruction, but my hand is forced. The Reman people will only be liberated if we are able to make a clear and decisive stand against the Romulans. The technology of this station will allow us to do so.
The Romulans are no longer a people united. Many of us have chosen to go our own way, and we need not be your enemies.
Unfortunate as it may be that you are caught in this crossfire, your kin are my foes. Now you feel the weight of the sickness that has gripped the Romulan people for so long. But cutting out this cancer may kill the patient.
Even if you succeed, you must find a way to normalize relations. You will need allies.
I will deal with the future when it arrives. For me, there is no tomorrow until my people are free. However, I respect your commitment to your position. It's a shame we are at cross purposes.
I am afraid our time is at an end. My associates have already finished loading the Thalaron weapons that we need, and I have other operations to manage. I think we both know what happens now. May your death be quick and valorous.
Oh, he's nice. Let's get out of here.
Ship is under attack. 4 shields failing.
So obviously the missions are written in the perspective of a Romulan character, regardless of your species. Same thing basically goes for Starfleet and KDF, where KDF you would be treated as a Klingon, and I suppose Starfleet is kind of more heterogeneous, but yeah, mostly in a human-ish perspective for Starfleet. But as we were doing, let's get out of here. Oh, whoa, okay.
Warning, ship is under attack.
I gotta solve this rubber banding problem at some point. Faster internet connection would help. Whoop. Let's back up. Am I stuck? Great. Ah, I can't be used in combat? Serious? There we go. Sorry guys, that was a bit awkward. Let's try to avoid that Mogai. I don't think we have to fight it.
Blast the door locks.
Ship is under attack.
Ah, it's alright, we can find our way through this. Oh, sweet. Shield battery.
4 shields failing.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the Scorpion Fighter is the only one that has a battle cloak. Right, the final phase. This time you have to destroy that Tavaro. Luckily it is a Tavaro, so that should be pretty simple. Huh, that was simple. A good plasma torpedo does wonders. Alright, let's get out of here. Whoop. That was not supposed to happen.
We need to alert the KDF to Obisek's plan. Once we are clear of the station interior, we can send a message by using the subspace booster satellite. Then we will have little choice but to keep the Remans occupied until reinforcements can arrive. I suggest evasive action when that occurs. Though you may feel otherwise, I do not believe today is a good day to die.
Agreed.
Reinforcements have arrived and are just past that nebula. We don't have much time. We need to meet with our allies and stop that ship.
Roger that.
We are now in the IKS Azatbur is signaling us. They're going to engage the Reman ship, but they want us to take care of the fighters and plasma torpedoes.
Okay.
Ship is under
And of course, as a Burr, I'm assuming, is the Klingon Chancellor from, what was it? Oh, right, Undiscovered Country. Nice. That went well.
That was a glorious explosion! Probably some Thalaron weapons carried aboard the ship. We are going to leave the system under high warp to draw off any reinforcements that might come looking. Suggest you return to Klingon space.
Oh, nice. He's got the updated Klingon look from STO. Alright, let's get out of here. Right, so back to Visca or to Soto if you're Federation allied. That wasn't so bad, was it? And time and time again that I show you a battle cloak is highly useful. Suppose we should expect that the Romulans would research weapons like Thalaron technology. This division with the Remans, though, could be exploited. I'm sure that Tamek will have me analyze data for the next several days. Drop by again to see what we've uncovered. I don't feel like reading all this. But basically, conflict between Sela and Obisek and Romulans and Remans. And then you would report to Tamek or Admiral Tanay if you're on the Federation side.
Excellent. We need to learn more about the conflict between Obisek and the Romulans. If Sela is stupid enough to wage war against our own vassals, we might be able to use the conflict to our advantage. You were right, however, to destroy the Thalaron weapons. They are the tools of a coward. I would rather look my enemy in the eye as he dies. Klingon intelligence will be working to decode the list of possible targets you acquired from the base's databanks. The next step is to find out why the Remans want to attack these locations.
Alright, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and ring the notification bell to be notified of future videos. Helps out the channel quite a lot. It's free, so why not? Also, you can support me through Patreon if you want to. Link in the description, where you will also find the link to my Discord server, where you can speak to fans of myself directly. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye!